What the fuck? How did the
Anybody? Anybody? Recap?
So there we was, chilling in the city.
Honestly, I don't remember.
I don't remember. We did like a lot of RP stuff. We like went around. Like I went and prayed at the Dragon Shrine with my brother, who was very drunk, and
Yeah, and you guys swung by the Black Antlers Inn, and you got to meet
Yep.
Onthar and hang out with the Order of the Gauntlet for a little while.
Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we hung out. We met everyone in the street somehow. I can't remember what was happening though.
We were setting up that docks job. We were looking for the criminal element of this district, and I talked that guy into giving us work.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so you guys met up with Leosin and Onthar, and you hung out with them for a little while, and made good impressions all around. And then, as night began to fall, you took your leave to go meet up with your shady contact to supposedly help him move some goods across town in the wee hours of the night.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I did. It's just I did. Well, we have. Sorry, guys, doing the last couple of setups here, and I gotta go piss, and then we'll dive in.
Oh, good. Wait, you have to piss, and then we're diving in. What?
Yep. Prep yourselves.
Jesus Christ. Great.
Man, that soundscape is still so funny. The Italian guy singing.
I know, right?
Pasta formole.
Somebody pay the man.
Yeah.
Okay. Be right back.
All right. So Bartholomew looks up at the sky and opens his mouth and starts catching raindrops in his mouth.
You're like a turkey.
Yep.
I got stuck on this wheel thing over here. Help. Help me.
Oh no, now I'm stuck.
Oh, oh fuck. Oh, jeez. Wait, is that what? Is that how turkeys like? Is that how they react to
Yeah,
rain?
How domestic turkeys drown.
That's how they drown.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, yikes.
Yeah. Not a high ant build they have.
Art asked the party if anybody wants to challenge him to a game of five-finger fillet. And he pulls out a dagger.
Oh boy. Like the stabby game?
Yeah. Speed stabbing.
You know where you speed stab between the dagger between your fingers.
Eat stain.
I'm gonna save these fingers.
Right.
We got a job coming up. I might as well protect mine too.
Yeah. Looks like you're playing with yourself, bud.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Let's see. Art makes a dexterity check. Nine plus 1, 10. All right.
You have a +1 dex and you're doing this? Sausage fingers.
Nobody was impressed.
on,
He went too slow, but he didn't stab himself.
That's good.
All right, but this time he sticks his tongue out and he casts guidance on himself.
Your tongue sticking
Yeah, too
out like
late.
a
You lose
form
a
of
finger.
concentration.
All right, now we're gonna do.
Forever gone. No more finger.
Oh, it didn't work. Oh yeah, guidance D4. Damn. Look at that.
Okay,
That was the whole party's impressed by that round of five-finger fillet. Everyone's like, damn.
Everyone likes that.
Yes, they did.
Okay. So,
So proud of you.
apparently, night has fallen on the city of Elturel. Due to the shining beacon in the sky, you'd never know it unless you'd spent a few days here, getting used to the subtle variations in the shifting light between day and night. You begin to make your way through the garden districts, moving from the Black Antlers Inn south towards the docks. After 20-30 minutes of walking, you find yourselves on the docks. It's a cold night with a heavy rain. There's a smell of damp wood and rotten fish permeating the air around you as you make your way towards the meeting location. Luckily, you all are wearing brand new thick leather cloaks provided by Master Dake. You wrap your cloaks
It will
tightly
look
around
super
you
cool.
as you all look super shady. You make your way
But
to
cool.
well, yeah, generally shady's cool looking. As you duck into a small boathouse, you see a figure wearing a similar heavy leather cloak standing in the corner of the room. As you enter, he pulls his hood back, and you recognize the man from the city streets earlier that you arranged this meeting with. He welcomes you in and begins to describe the actual job you're about to do. You see here, I just had these 4 large crates loaded into this wagon. He points over to a large horse-drawn wagon. Gonna need you to take this wagon across to the other side of town. It's on the west side of town. Small alleyway right by the lake.
And what's the cargo?
Well, you're not paid to know the cargo, you're paid to protect the cargo. It's already been loaded. You'll be meeting a gentleman named Skavnix.
Sounds
You'll leave the
friendly.
cart with him and be about your business.
And where do we rendezvous for payment?
Skavnix has the money waiting for you.
This seems like an easy job. Why can't you just do it yourself?
Oh, well, you see, my back has given out on me, and the rough ride of the wagon really just doesn't do me any good.
You're not in trouble with anybody that's going to be looking for this wagon, are you? Or is
Well,
there anybody that we should be
I'm always in
looking
trouble
out
with
for?
somebody. No one should know about this. I certainly wouldn't assume any trouble from the guards.
This sounds easy. Too easy. But
Could
alas,
just be regular easy.
let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I say we take it and cruise. And maybe on the way we check the contents and see what's going on with this stuff.
Hey,
Alright, my good
Okay.
man. The mission sounds easy. We'll take this wagon off your hands and be on our merry way.
He gives a short nod and pulls his hood back up as he walks out into the rain.
Alright, guys. Do we want to take this somewhere and inspect the cargo, or do we want to just take it straight to the drop point and call it a night?
We should make an attempt, I feel.
we can inspect it.
To inspect it? Or to...
Yes.
Okay.
Inspect it.
Osseo?
Bart's concerned he's doing a bad
Can't hurt. Remember, our intent here is to dig deeper into the criminal underbelly, and this gives us a chance to prove our worth that we might root out the corruption once and for all, but optionality never hurts.
Dude.
So is that a yes?
Yes.
That was a yes.
Yes, Joe.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, dwarf.
Yes, Wolf.
No, dwarf.
Do you have like...
That's right. That's like.
Do you have
that's
one of those like horns
turtle.
that you have to stick in your ear to hear shit?
No,
All the...
I'm just out
all
of
the mining.
out of character. I'm stoned, and I just didn't quite follow what the man said. So
So
I tried
You
to
can be
simplify
stoned in
it.
character too.
the
Oh,
area
wow.
you guys need to
Yes, that's true.
take the wagon to is over here on this side of town.
Oh boy.
You guys are over here at the docks.
Do that. Oh, where's James going?
Whoa, I don't know.
He gone.
Uh, So,
Started running.
which route would you guys like to take? How would you like to go through the town?
My map's like
Or
freaked
around
out,
the town.
like- I mean, there's nothing outright suspicious about moving cargo. I feel like we have enough clever tongues between our group to make it through any checkpoints, or I think we might be in more danger.
Is it
Spring
raining
too far.
outside right now?
It is.
It is? Okay. Alright, yeah. Jake is with Osseo on this one. We're having a wagon. There's nothing to worry about. I don't think the route really matters. Just whichever one is going to be the shortest time, I think would be the best.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
be pragmatic about it and not
Yep.
treat it like it's some stuff where
Cut
get the
straight
job done.
through. Okay.
right.
And you guys are
Okay.
going to stop and try and check the cargo at a certain point?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, once we're
Fine.
a ways away from the docks, if we find an easy place where we can pull up underneath some sort of covered awning or an alley that's, you know, provide some sort of cover, some space where we could inspect it. Or even, I guess we could just have someone in the back, like, inspecting it as we go. It's probably locked up, but we have some skill in these things.
Indeed. Okay, so you guys pull the wagon through about halfway through the town and pull off into a series of alleyways. And once you found a fairly empty spot, you guys jump out of the wagon and move to the back. The wagon is reinforced wood with iron bands wrapping all around, with a heavy reinforced door in the back, with a quite large and intricate padlock on it.
Oh wow.
Everyone who is inspecting the wagon, will you please make a perception roll? And
Hey,
if you specifically
baby.
have the skill history.
Okay.
I do not. I did get
Wow.
a natural 20 on my perception though.
Some big rolls
That one
coming
on my
now.
history.
Alright. You guys notice that the construction and design language, if you will, of this cart are both very old and extremely high quality. It's not just iron bands. There's like little etched carvings in each of the bands, and the wood is polished and sealed, and there's like little statuettes or almost gargoyle like statues. Well, not really statues. They're small, but they're like on the corners of the four corners of the carriage, and it almost looks like it's in the shape of like a mausoleum, like a small
What about a
personal
religion check?
tomb. You could make a religion
That
check,
evidence?
absolutely.
Alright.
Ooh.
Better.
You don't recall any of the symbols or stylings in any of your religious studies.
Okay. Alright. Well, Yeah, that's kind of interesting. What the hell are we transporting that we would need such a old and valuable wagon?
I wonder if it belongs to a vampire.
Oh my god.
Could be.
Sounds gothic.
Yeah, you do recall hearing rumor of vampires being in the area, and other such rumors of human trade or humanoid trafficking.
Alright. Well, let's pop this lock and see if there's some people or vampires inside of these coffins. Is it daytime?
No.
Does anybody
it
have detect
is
magic?
10:14 at night.
Oh, it's
Heavy
oh,
rain,
shit.
heavy fog.
okay. What do you guys think? I think we should try to bust into this shit.
Heroin,
But it looks
beer,
like this
detect
lock might be
magic.
pretty tough.
We should try to bust into it without the busting part.
Cast detect magic.
Yeah. Do that. I agree. Let's not make a mess of it. Let's not make a mess of things.
You can just mark the spell off your list. You don't have to do any of the fancy casting. You do detect a faint magical aura coming from
It's a vampire god.
it's
Yo,
a
burn it.
vampire god. Coming from the door, actually. It's
Flames. Cast flames upon it. Wizard.
Oh, chat says
if
the
you-
rain sounds a little loud.
Oh yeah, I got that. I turned it down a bit. I saw Herb say that. You notice a faint magic aura coming from the door of the wagon. If you'd like to make an Arcana roll to discern more, you're welcome to.
I'll cast guidance on you.
I'm gonna make an Arcana roll.
Yeah, is this like an open Arcana roll? Or just the guy that perceives it?
Only the one who's using detect magic.
Oh.
Okay.
Ignore my roll.
Sorry.
Who's that?
So I was gonna do it too.
Yeah. Well, I think who did the detect magic? That had to have been Osseo or
It was
Mitch.
Mitty.
I thought it was Snurps.
Oh,
No, I don't have it. Mitty's
he doesn't
got it.
have nerves.
Mitty, are you muted?
I don't have it.
I am
He
muted.
might be.
Sorry,
Okay, I
I'm
was
still
gonna say, I
muted.
heard from Mitch.
oh, 4 characters. What do you want me to do? An Arcana roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
History? Can I do history instead?
Nope.
No.
History was already rolled. This is specifically for a magic
I put
thing.
guidance on you.
Wait, what the?
Holy
I
cow!
roll
So
fucking
many dice.
23.
Whoa. 3 18s.
How's that even possible? What just happened?
I don't know why it rolled
I
so
have
many
no
dice,
idea.
but they were all insanely high. Oh,
Yeah.
the first roll was just the roll, and then he added the D4 for the guidance, and it
Yeah.
pretended to roll another D20, but it just kept the 18 on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird.
23.
I get it.
You
Thank-
detect that
Awesome.
there is a type of warding
Lich.
spell on the doorway that
Demon.
will alert and it will alert the caster of the ward if the seal is broken.
Oh shit.
I would relay this information to the party, telling them the door is
Indeed.
rigged to sound an alarm.
Perhaps we should refrain for now and gather some more information. Just be cautious.
Can I use Thunder Smite to crush the door?
Yeah, we probably send her.
Oh, we're not trying to.
I mean, you could.
Can you detect evil?
I can detect evil. Shall I detect good and evil?
I mean, I'm not gonna suggest what you should do here
Is
because
detect light
technically
a specific spell?
you're like a lawful paladin, right?
that a thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm,
If you,
I'm
like, were
changing.
to
I'm
detect
changing all my
evil
stuff right now
inside of-
because I was listening to some stuff about the Dragonborn today, so I like kind of cleaned up the character to look
Gotcha.
a bit
Nice.
nicer.
You stay in Dragonborn? That's rad.
Totally,
If
yeah.
you-
Stay in Dragonborn, full
Hell
paladin.
yes.
If you were to like detect an evil presence or presences inside of
Mhm.
this carriage,
Hmm.
would you be required to investigate it?
There are greater evils that we pursue.
I think
That's
that
true.
at this point that I would definitely cast Check Good and Evil, and that I would fucking, yeah, I would try to see what's going on in that. We're definitely really skeptical of what's in this cart, so
Sure. Okay.
yeah. So
Spell
I would know if there's an
Those are
aberration,
level 1,
celestial,
right?
elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of me. Yeah.
If there's
You
vampires,
detect-
I would also, similarly, you would know if there is a place or an object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Ooh.
So you definitely sense some desecration, but you don't sense any alignments coming from within.
Really?
And you detect a smattering of it's almost like confusing you with all of the other inputs coming from the houses around you when you cast it.
Like there's no. What about? Am I sensing any undead?
No undead.
Okay. Because vampires are technically undead, right?
Yep, they sure are.
Yeah.
Well, we know that there's no vampires
Witches.
And no evil.
or liches.
Well,
No
I
evil.
mean, you
What do
detect
we
some
think? Should
evil
we just-
around you, but like I said, there's a lot
Yeah,
of
but
stuff
not
coming
like-
from the houses. Not from
Yeah,
the
not
carriage.
what I'm focusing on. Yeah. The
Should we
carriage is
just
indifferent.
continue along our way then?
You know what? I'm also going to cast fucking detect poison and disease.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Let's see. I can sense the presence and
That's
location of
your
poisons, poisonous creatures,
last
and
first
diseases.
last first level spell of the day.
Yes, it is.
I got you.
I'm not stoked about that.
Yeah. But you do detect two sources of disease and one source of poison coming from within the carriage.
Oh. Okay. And what did you say about detect good and evil? What was confusing about it again? Sorry.
The amount of information overload from detecting the alignments of all of the civilians that are around you in their houses and stuff, because you're in a pretty densely packed part of town. Everyone's in their houses, and you just popped that in an alleyway. But you are able to focus your attention to the cart in front of you, kind of tune out that other noise. But yeah, it was very hard to focus on any one particular good and or evil alignments around you, just because there was an overload of information.
Okay. All right. Well, I would also tell everyone in the party there are poisons and diseases in this cart. Something we should perhaps be wary of if we're going to sneak a look.
These are the simple costs of bringing a dwarf with us.
Oh, so you're gonna have me chop the door down?
Art thinks that these are profane provisions for evil doing the ne'er-do-wells that live beneath the city.
Yeah, bad guys.
That's what he said.
Well, there's also the option of taking this directly to the authorities
Yeah,
if we wanted to do that.
I vote for that.
Authorities, huh? Yeah, we could do that.
Actually, no. You know what?
If we want to
Like,
try to gain favor with them.
Maybe we can.
I'm choosing this like.
We're
Oath
trying
of
to
the
go
Watchers
undercover,
here.
aren't we?
Yeah, so I think we should go undercover as double agents and like
Yeah.
deliver this and see what happens and just
Yeah,
like
that sounds more fun.
we're trying to let's try to like sleuth it out. This is just the first clue, you know?
Oh yeah. Dude,
Oh,
my
yeah.
charisma just went up to 20, bro. I'm ready.
What dog? Oh shit, bro.
Whoa.